Hello and welcome back to A Course in Miracles workbook for students. We are on lesson 108. To give and to receive are one in truth. Vision depends on today's idea. The light is in it, for it reconciles all seeming opposites. And what is light except the resolution, born of peace, of all your conflicts and mistaken thoughts into one concept which is wholly true? Even that, wait, Even that one will disappear because the thought behind it will appear instead to take its place. And now you are at peace forever, for the dream is over then.
True light that makes true vision possible is not the light the body's eyes behold. It is a state of mind that has become so unified that darkness cannot be perceived at all, and thus what is the same is seen as one, while what is not the same remains unnoticed, for it is not there.
This is the light that shows no opposites, and vision, being healed, has power to heal. This is the light that brings your peace to mind and other minds to share it and be glad that they are one with you and with themselves. This is the light that heals because it brings single perception based on one frame of reference from which one meaning comes.
Here are both giving and receiving seen as different aspects of one, though thought is that thought? Yeah. Thought whose truth does not depend on which is seen as first, nor which appears to be in second place. Here it is understood that both occur together, that the thought remain complete, and in this understanding is the base on which all opposites are reconciled, because they are perceived from the same frame of reference which unifies this thought. Oh man.
Yeah, that was a bit tricky. One thought completely unified will serve to unify all thought. Maybe that would have been easier to say.
Yeah.
This is the same as saying one correction will suffice for all correction, or that to forgive one brother wholly is enough to bring salvation to all minds. For these are but some special cases of one law which holds for every kind of learning, if it be directed by the one who knows the truth.
Hmm. To learn that giving and receiving are the same has special usefulness because it can be tried so easily and seen as true. And when this special case has proved it always works, in every circumstance where it is tried, the thought behind it can be generalized to other areas of doubt and double vision. And from there it will extend and finally arrive at the one thought which underlies them all.
Today we practice with the special case of giving and receiving. We will use this simple lection section. Oh, we will use this simple lesson in the obvious because it has results we cannot miss. To give is to receive. Today we will attempt to offer peace to everyone and see how quickly peace returns to us. Light is tranquility, and in that peace is vision given us, and we can see.
So we begin the practice periods with the instruction for today and say, to give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. Then close your eyes and for 5 minutes think of what you would hold out to everyone to have it yours. You might, for instance, say, to everyone I offer quietness. To everyone I offer peace of mind. To everyone I offer gentleness.
Say each one slowly and then pause a while, expecting to receive the gift you gave, and it will come to you in the amount in which you gave it. You will find you have exact return, for that is what you asked. It might be helpful too to think that of one to whom to give your gifts. He represents the others, and through him you give to all.
Our very simple lesson for today will teach you much. Affected cause will be far better understood from this time on, and we will make much faster progress now. Think of the exercises for today as quick advances in your learning, made still faster and more sure each time you say, to give and to receive are one in truth.
Um, he makes it sound so easy.
Yeah, I'm getting the image of a mirror.
Yeah, that seems very fair.
Yeah.
Yes. Um, and number 4, here are both giving and receiving seen, as different aspects of one thought, whose truth does not depend on which is seen first, nor which appears to be in second place. Here it is understood that both occur together, that the one thought remain complete. So I guess it depends on what you're giving. I don't maybe understand that. What am I giving?
I guess you're giving of yourself. Basically, you're offering, you're in the number 8, you're offering quietness. You're offering peace of mind. You're offering gentleness. And so I think you're supposed to be getting that back. Where was that? One thought completely unified will serve to unify all thought. I find that hard to digest. This is
Yeah.
the same as saying one correction will suffice for all correction, or that to forgive one brother wholly is enough to bring salvation to all minds. Well, wouldn't that be ideal?
That would be ideal. So
My
maybe
work here is done.
so we've talked about love. Love is God is love. Love is
Hmm.
everything. There is only love. Um, what was I going to say here? And when we're in a loving state, we offset millions of people who are not in a loving state. So
Hmm.
are we saying here then, like what are we giving? Uh,
I
The
think
light is in it for, and when the light is born of peace, I don't understand what we're giving.
I think you're giving everything. Whatever you give, you get back.
Okay,
That's
that's
where I
a
think
little
the
more
mirroring
simple.
coming in. So if you're giving out, like crappy vibes and crankiness, I mean, I know that just in being in a relationship, right?
Yeah,
And you would too. If you're cranky and you snap at your partner, you're going to get the same thing exactly back. And nobody's going to
right.
be like, darling, what is the matter? That's in movies, right?
And that's in the honeymoon phase, perhaps, when
Right.
you're a little more
That's right.
tolerant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's to give and to receive are one in truth. So he's saying that they're the same. Giving and
Yes.
receiving are the same thing, because I'm giving, you receiving, you're giving, I'm receiving,
Yeah.
right? So it's this two-way street, and that is the truth.
Yeah. And I like your idea of the mirror. So whatever if someone's grumpy to you, I mean, first of all, don't take it personally. That's one of the 4 agreements.
Mm-hmm.
But are you um, are you are you in that state? Are you attracting that?
Right.
So the mirror thing makes sense. Like, but if you're in a happy mood and someone just comes up to you and goes, grumble, 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 you can know because you know who you are that
Right.
that wasn't anything you attracted and that was somebody.
Yeah.
And so for them, it's to give and receive,
Yeah.
you know, and you could choose how you want to respond to that, you
Totally. You
know,
could completely transmute that, and
yeah,
then they're going to be on the receiving end of your kindness or your graciousness.
yeah.
And so then that transmutes their crankiness, so to speak, right? They'll be like, okay,
Well,
you
let's
know
hope
what?
so. Yeah,
I could calm down. That really wasn't necessary the way I offered that up. But
yeah,
yeah, so we all, to me, this means, because if we have an understanding of what we're going to get back, what we put out there, then it gives us a moment to think about how you want to present yourself
right.
in that moment.
So then we can read some of this a little differently. This is the light that brings your peace of mind to others, to
Hmm.
other minds, to share it and be glad that they are one with you and with themselves.
Yeah. Where are you?
Yeah. That's in number 3 in the middle. This is the light that
Mhm.
shows no opposites and vision. Being healed has power to heal.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, and when you read 4, it was you are both giving and receiving, seen as different aspects of one thought, whose truth does not depend on which is seen as first, nor which appears to be in second place. Here it is understood that both occur together. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're if we're kind, we should ultimately receive kind back. But if you're
Yes.
kind, unless someone's really cranky, which happens, then they're going to snap back. And then again, you know who you are.
Yeah.
That is their
You,
stuff and not to take whatever that was personally.
yeah. You just stay in neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah.
with the coughing. Today's an
Nope.
interesting day.
I see another
Um,
t-shirt here. Being healed has power to heal. I love that
where's
little
that?
statement. At the end of the top of number 3. It's the end of the sentence. This is the light that shows no opposites in vision. And then it says, being healed has power to heal.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So practice periods to give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I'm giving now.
The other part of that, though, makes me think about um, okay, so being healed has power to heal, but are we ever really fully healed
No,
from whatever, right?
no.
That's probably you're
Not from
fully healed.
whatever. Not we're not ever healed. There's always something when um we're never generally we're never healed. We always have lessons to learn and there's always things to heal and to feel and look at and whatever. Um but I know for me for a fact when I experienced like I went in to feel my feelings because I say that a lot.
Mm-hmm,
Feel your feelings. Where is it in your body? Don't get involved in the story. It's just something triggered you. You
mm-hmm,
feel something. You feel it in your body. You let it flow through. I'm sure I've told you about my child self
mm-hmm.
bringing me an issue. This is too
Yeah.
big for me. You don't need to look at what it is. It's like, oh, that memory or whatever brings a feeling.
Mm-hmm,
And when you feel it and let it flow through your body, and my little person runs over
mm-hmm,
to the monkey bars, this process takes like a minute at the most.
mm-hmm.
You've healed something in all time. You've healed
Right.
whatever that was, not necessarily the memory, but the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You've healed that feeling generationally back thousands of years and our future selves.
Forward.
You've healed that.
Mm,
That is healed, done, tidy bow, done.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But doesn't this statement, though, then bring a defined end? Like being healed. That's a done.
But there's always things to heal.
Right. So then that statement feels like it's too soon.
Being healed has power to heal, that one?
Yeah. I mean, I understand what they're saying, but if you're who here among us are healed? That tells me
Nobody.
I don't have the power to heal because I am not healed. The
We can
concept
heal
is
one
just
thing
a
at a time.
concept. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
We don't heal all of it because tomorrow I might have, another feeling come.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like maybe I say something to somebody and it triggers something for me, and I've got to
Mhm.
go sit and have my little person. Wow, I
Yeah.
see you. That's a big burden. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for trusting me to
Mhm.
carry your burden. I'll take it from you happily.
Yeah.
You're a little one. You shouldn't be holding this heavy burden, whatever it is.
Mhm.
So I don't know. And what's healed enough? I've had partners pass away. I know they've
Mhm.
done a lot of work. One did a lot of work. One didn't know what a lot of work meant, and he was sent home. Maybe we don't know what our mission is here, really,
Right. Right.
to do.
Yeah. I always think it's over when it's over,
Yeah, it's just over when you're called home.
right? Absolutely. Yeah. Whether
Whatever.
you're 3 weeks or 100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It has nothing to do with your illness or your car accident or the
Yeah.
fluke or
Yeah.
whatever's happening in your body.
Yeah. Yeah. When that
You're
door
called.
opens and you walk through it, that's your time.
Yeah. Oh no, I think God goes, yep, you're done. Come here. And causes the car accident and the heart attack or whatever. Because my, first partner
Yep.
that passed away was from a heart attack. And
Mm-hmm.
the doctor said he thinks his heart just blew up. So there was
Wow.
no fixing that and coming back
Right.
to me.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
definitely a call home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we ever healed? I don't know. We know we've come. I believe we've
Mm-hmm.
chosen this adventure
Yeah.
to have certain experiences,
Yeah.
and when we've had all of whatever we've decided our experiences are here, then I think we're called home, or
Right.
we're not. I don't know. I
Right.
have no idea when we're called home.
Yeah. And your adventure is uh, part of it is having your partners, right? And
Oh,
dealing with all of the thing that comes with all of those endings
yeah,
unexpectedly,
yeah,
so to speak.
yeah.
Interesting,
My
hey?
mom is dead. My mom is dead. My dad is dead.
Yep.
I had I've experienced a lot of death. We finished
Yeah.
I got my diploma in financial management in 84, 86, or whatever it was. And
Yep.
we weren't finished more than 2 weeks. And we had a real cool study group because it was a condensed program. It was really hard. And
Mm-hmm.
it was brilliant because we all offered things that were really helping us get through things. And
Mm-hmm.
well, shit, like maybe a month after we were finished, one of the boys died.
Mm.
He had epilepsy and no one was home. And whatever. He just choked on his tongue and died that day,
Wow.
20 something.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, there's
Mm-hmm.
been and my dogs and my partner's dogs and my
Yeah.
partner's parents and a lot of death. So maybe that's what I'm here to experience and understand that it's okay. People die.
Yeah, they leave us in this realm, but
Yeah,
there really is no such thing as death. It's just,
yeah.
you transition to
Well, I
another.
didn't know that 30 years
No,
ago
for
when my
sure.
mom died, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I I
100%.
cried for a year. I didn't use
Yeah.
tissues. I used tea towels to cry into. It's like, oh
Yeah.
my God, didn't
Yeah.
know I could cry that much.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow, right? That's a lot of crying.
That's a lot of grief. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you let it flow
Yeah,
out of
so
you, so.
fascinating.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we don't even know why we're here. We're just awakening helps us
Bumbling
figure
along.
it out, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly right.
So all we can do is when stuff comes up, your little person is giving
Mhm.
you a burden they weren't meant to carry as a little one, whatever
Yeah.
that work, however old that little one is to you, and you just
Yeah.
take the burdens and you heal them. And as things come up, you're like, wow, I feel that. I
Yeah.
feel that feels whatever. Yeah.
Mhm.
We don't worry too much about the happy ones, but it's the ones that, ouch, that
Yeah.
hurts. It's like my shoulder blade hurts. Why
Yeah.
did you sit there? And so you just sit with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't kind of stay in the happiness long enough, right? When
Well,
you feel that, it just kind of washes over you and you're on to the next thing. We kind of I don't it's just
yeah,
because there's flow
we
to
don't
it. It's
celebrate
easy.
and sit in the happy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
sit in the feeling of it, and it's usually, I would assume, some kind of pain, some kind of trauma, some kind of confusion, anxiety, whatever, in hopes that if we sit in it long enough, we will be enlightened to why or how or
Well, and
yeah,
we were
because we're
never
always
given
looking to get back to
tools.
the happy.
We were never given tools to do this. And that's why I
Mhm,
say feel your feelings. It's
mhm,
important.
mhm.
You can transmute this if you remember, and I don't always remember.
Yeah,
You can transmute that in 2 minutes tops.
yeah,
Oh, but it's awareness and it's
yep,
willingness.
yeah,
And I think as this is saying, giving and receiving is one, you recognize you're given an opportunity, and if you don't seize the opportunity or you resist it or push it away, it's it's not free. It's not peace until you address it, and then it becomes peace. And it's just a
yeah,
little
that's right.
thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
We've just been, society only likes happy people.
Mm-hmm.
So what do? We sit in our house, think of all the mental illness. That
Yep.
could, feel your feelings could probably solve a lot of people's problems.
Mm-hmm.
Alcoholism and drugging and stuff like that. If
Yep.
we were taught, I know it sounds like so grandiose, it just feel your feelings like piece of cake, but we don't need to remember the circumstance. And yet, a lot of therapists, from what I understand,
Mm-hmm.
you have to digest, you have to relive the whole thing. No, you don't. You have
Mm-hmm. Yep.
a feeling of unworthiness, even
Yep.
around a situation, which
Mm-hmm.
is different from another feeling of unworthiness. So there's a bunch, right?
Yep.
So it's not like
Absolutely.
you have one feeling of unworth. There's a situation that comes up, and you go, "Oh, here, okay, I'll
Mm-hmm.
take that.
Mm-hmm.
I will feel my feelings, and I will transmute this." And
Mm-hmm.
as soon as your little person skips away, that's it.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
think a lot is has had to do with the conditioning that we've had over many,
absolutely.
many, many generations to disconnect us
Yeah,
from those feelings and
yeah,
from our higher self and from God and from all of that, right? If we'd always had that, we wouldn't we would very likely not have, like, mental illness would be one of those anomalies that happens every so often. It wouldn't be
exactly.
what's looking like it's trending to be the norm.
Yeah,
Or I feel like we're also being conditioned to embrace mental illness because it's gonna come knocking at our door one day too, right?
hmm,
Just in the way that they present it. And
yeah,
that's not to diminish anybody's struggle, but
of
just,
course. But that's
that
how it's
it
presented.
it's a business all on its own.
Yeah. Well, and as soon as you say that, that was the intention.
Right. Yeah.
That was the intention. Let's make this a big, well, and then, they make it, whoever, you know who I mean, when they make it a big deal so that now you don't want to, it's now a burden. You have to
Right.
go to a counselor to deal with your
Mhm.
mental illness.
Mhm.
And your mom is troubled because you have they make it a big deal. I
Mhm.
was going to say it.
Yeah.
Instead of understanding, being understanding parents, I don't know. It's bigger than I'm making it super easy. And when
Mm.
you have the awareness of a specific thing, it's easy to address. It's when we don't and they pile on,
Right.
you know.
Because we
Yeah,
feel so unempowered,
yeah, yeah,
right? I can't
yeah,
possibly have the power within to deal with this
yeah.
or to
And they've made moms and dads so friggin' busy, you have no time. You know,
absolutely.
suicide prevention, wasn't that sometime recently?
Yeah.
Parents are so damn busy, they're not going to notice that your child is considering suicide,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Yep.
And the
That's
reason
true.
they're going to commit suicide is because they think they're a burden.
Mhm.
Well, one of many, I'm sure. I'm not an expert by any stretch,
Yep.
but you know, what if parents weren't so insanely busy?
Right.
But
Exactly.
that's all part of the programming so that people do not develop deep relationships.
That's right.
Do you think you and I, because we meet regularly and have deep conversations, if I said, Kelly, you really hurt my feelings when you said blah,
Mhm.
whatever, that we could not have a discussion about it? You're not going to go, well, fuck you, and get off and,
Not
you
at all.
know, not ever, right? Because we have a relationship. Imagine
Yep.
if parents and their kids, I'm not saying they all don't or all do, imagine, having that kind of relationship, a deep, meaningful relationship with your kids to the point where they could say anything.
Yep. Yep. I
And
can't
also,
imagine.
intuitively, you would know because you would be so deeply connected to those that matter to you.
Yep. Yep.
Imagine that. Because
Yep.
that's one of the things I'm doing in the divine child healing is just going in
Mhm.
and what it, I'm sitting in this child's body. What
Mhm.
am I feeling?
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep.
What am I feeling? I feel
Yeah.
insecure. I feel unsafe. I
Mhm.
feel whatever.
Mhm.
And yet the parent, everyone's in oblivion. Even the child's in oblivion because they're children. They don't have words for how they feel.
Yep. Yeah.
So this is all, this is critical. This is critical.
Everybody's spinning in their own universe,
Yeah,
right? They're a planet unto themselves
yeah,
and not realizing how we are all connected in the whole,
yeah,
right? Because then we would lean on each other. We would feel safe to ask for help and to
yeah,
know that I can't do this on my own. I need help to do this. I need assistance to do that. I need to tell you this story because I need to get it off my chest. All of those kinds of things. But
yeah,
when we spin in our own circle, we're just like me, myself, and I.
yeah.
And that's a freaking lonely place to be.
It is. It's
Yeah.
painful. It's
Yeah.
brutally painful.
Yeah. And so
Yeah,
unnecessary, right? The
and
whole
very
thing is just
unnecessary.
so pathetic.
Yeah, but and it's been programmed this way for
Yeah,
for whatever on
for what it
purpose.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why the healing arts, the things that I like, the Reiki and the divine
Hmm.
child healing is so important because it's not part of that programming. It's
Right.
not by any stretch part of that programming.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
energy, which
exactly.
is what we are.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
fabulous. What a great show today.
Good,
Someone's
good
going to get
chat.
an
Good chat.
amazing bonus in there's this lesson today because to give and to receive are one in truth, and I will. Oh no, not that. To everyone, I offer quietness. To
Hmm.
everyone, I offer peace of mind. This is after you feel your feelings. That's
Yeah.
the gift you get at
Yeah.
the end is
Yeah.
quietness, peace of mind, and gentleness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all
Thanks,
equals that,
Kelly.
right? You're very welcome.
What a great show.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Awesome.